United, Delta, American. Which one of these three airlines has the best basic economy product in the United States? Well, sit back, relax, because you're about to find out. Join me as we fly on all three and put them to the test to see which one is really the best. Welcome to this week's video. Hello, and welcome back to Ralph's Trip Reports. On the day this is being posted, happy belated 4th of July to all of my US viewers. I hope you had an amazing holiday. Today, we will put all three US airlines to the test: United, American, and Delta, flying in their basic economy products. We'll fly with United from Chicago to Newark on board a Boeing 737-900ER. Delta from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, from Las Vegas back to Philly, American Airbus A321neo. Should be an exciting time, so come along for the ride. First up, United. After getting off my 777 flight from Denver, which you already seen, we then see a very nicely painted 757, and of course have to make time for the Queen of the Skies before we get over to gate B12 and meet our aircraft for today. The aircraft taking us over to Newark this afternoon is November 37464, a December 2012 built Boeing 737-900ER, serving its whole life for United. Let's climb aboard.
Service to Newark. My name is Matt. Alongside me today is Brian. The two of us are planning an hour and 35 minutes since wheels up to wheels down. Certainly want to thank you for choosing United today. And again, welcome aboard.
Pushback this afternoon was right on time. At 2:13 p.m. we can start the engines and head for Newark.
If you are seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask the flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit path lights on near the...
Takeoff this afternoon will be towards the west off of runway 28. Enjoy! Before you knew it, the snack cart had arrived. Today I went for a cup of hot tea, but I could have had a soda, juice, or coffee as well. And I also went with the snack mix that was provided. It's okay. Not as good as the stroopwafel though. Now on to the seat. United really pushed this DirecTV Live TV, but my seat couldn't get it to work. My dad could get the movie channels, but that's it. Very strange. Each seat had individual air vents and reading lights. Each seat also had a tray table, which I just showed you a few moments ago, and had in-seat power. Oh no, storms are ahead. Looks like this could be a bumpy ride. Enjoy our landing on runway 4 right. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey. We're just across the Hudson from New York City. We landed on a smaller plane today, which means that I will be able to show you the brand new Terminal A here at Newark. Upon entering the terminal, you could see that it's really nice and really modern. Nothing like the terminals on the other side of the airport. Well, that just about does it for United. Before we move on to Delta, I want to get into the four main factors that I'm going to focus on today. First up on this series, we're going to talk about the ground experience and not just the gate agents the whole time from when you get to the airport to when you're getting on your plane. Next up, I want to focus on something that not many YouTubers talk about: accessibility. How the airline treats their disabled passengers that are in wheelchairs. Who goes above and beyond the most? Thirdly, amenities. Now, I'm not going to talk about the food and drink on the planes, since on two of the flights I didn't partake in them, but I'm going to talk about their seats, their Wi-Fi, in-flight entertainment, stuff like that. Next up, the seats. Whose seat is most comfortable and whose seat is absolutely the worst. And finally, I'm going to highlight the cabin crew of the whole entire series. Now let's head over to Los Angeles to fly with Delta. We now headed over to Terminal 3 at LAX to fly with Delta over to Las Vegas. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I had a fantastic time here in Los Angeles, but that time has come to an end. We're now going to be heading to Las Vegas. Join us as we fly on the Delta Airlines Airbus A320. Delta flies out of the newly renovated Terminal 3 here at LAX. Very nice. We get to gate 36 to see our plane is late, but that's just the beginning.
Delta passengers on Delta Flight 1643, service to Las Vegas. You have had an on-the-ground gate change. Your new departing gate will be 25B in Terminal 2.
Okay, no big deal. We'll go over to 25B. Looks like we'll be leaving from here tonight. Don't you just love going to gate 36, being told there was a gate change? You're going to gate 25, the furthest gate in Terminal 2. Get to Terminal 2 gate 25, only to be told you're going back to gate 36. Fun times. The aircraft taking us to Las Vegas tonight is November 336 November Whiskey. Get this, a July 20th, 1992 built Airbus A320, making it 31 years old.
Oh, there's no window in the back.
No window in this row. And welcome on board the Delta A320, the non-stop service to Las Vegas. One thing's apparent. What's not next to me? Window. For the three of us traveling, it was $89 to pick 3 seats on this flight. And for a 40-minute flight, I did not see it worth it. So, no window tonight, but luckily the flight's short. Now on to the seat. Each passenger has individual air vents and reading lights above their seats. Now coming down to the seat, you have a screen, which I'll show you in a minute. You then have below your seat power for each guest. You also have a decently sized tray table, which would be good to get work done or eat, but not both. The free Wi-Fi. I'll talk about this in a moment. Now on to the screen. I had to speed this up because of how many choices they had for movies and TV shows on this plane. Delta really does an outstanding job of making sure that even on these smaller planes, you have enough entertainment to watch for days. And as we get to my favorite show, The Office, I show you that they not only just have a few episodes, but up to 15 episodes for each show. Fantastic. Now, another feature that we didn't have over on United was that the live TV actually worked on this plane. You also had music to play and games as well. But let's get ready for takeoff.
Power of 100,000. It's unstoppable. And today, like every day.
Now on to the Wi-Fi. You know on most airplanes that you have to wait till 10,000 feet? Well, not Delta. Delta gives you gate-to-gate free Wi-Fi, a game changer which really made me like their product. And look at the speed on this. Outstanding. You know what I did on our way out since I didn't have a window?
1643, early 725, right, line up and wait.
Over 16.3, line up and wait,
Over 1643, our next dock, room 25 right, step take off.
Our next doctor, step 6 off, 25 right, at 1643.
Now that we're airborne, let's take a look at the map on the plane. This is another way that Delta shine. Their map was very interactive, just like the Dreamliner on American. Will they be the same on their smaller planes? Keep waiting. We're airborne out of Los Angeles, heading to Las Vegas. The takeoff was nothing special. I didn't really record since it was at night and I didn't have a window. Enjoying the experience. Only wish I had a window, but hey, it's the little things in life on a 40-minute flight. Here's that live TV in action. I was watching ESPN because the Sixers were in the NBA playoffs.
Check around your seat for any remaining clips, glasses, or any other items you would like to discard, and pass this to flight attendants. We'll be landing shortly. Welcome to Las Vegas, local time, midnight. On behalf of this Las Vegas and Seattle-based crew, thanks for flying with us. We look forward to serving you again soon.
And finally, American Airlines. Good morning from Las Vegas. Had a great couple of days here in Vegas. Also, before that, you've seen we had a great couple of days over in Los Angeles. But, as with everything, our trip must come to an end. So join me as we fly back to Philly on an American Airlines Airbus A321neo. Enjoy the video. After doing a little bit more sightseeing on the Las Vegas Strip, which included a pop-up show at the Bellagio Fountains, a rarity during the day. Next up, I headed over to the Sphere for an up-close look. A fun fact for you, the Sphere is actually made up of a bunch of lights which project the images onto the screen. I didn't know that until I went today. After that, we headed over to McCarran International Airport. Like with Delta, American uses Terminal D at McCarran International Airport, so a tram ride is needed today. After one last look at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign in the airport, let's head over to our gate for today, D5. Waiting for us at Gate D5 is a special plane. Today we are flying on November 400 Alpha November, American's first Airbus A321neo, taking its first flight on February 1st, 2019.
That's why your safety and well-being are so important to us. Let's go through some in-flight instructions so we can get you safely on your way. First, make sure your seat is out correctly, including the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. But of course, don't hesitate to ask our crew members questions. This airplane has 6...
Now here's those views I promised you on the last flight. We're taking off this evening on runway 28 right, which will give us a fantastic view of the city on takeoff. Enjoy! Wow, that city looks so amazing. So happy that I had seats on the right side of the plane today. And it's really amazing that almost all of Las Vegas is just 5 miles built on a single road, Las Vegas Boulevard. It's also really interesting to see how vast Nevada is. We quickly leave the Las Vegas area and look, all the lights just seem to go away. But now it's time for some sleep. That was easier said than done. I have to say, these seats on this plane were just downright uncomfortable. After sleeping off and on for a few hours, I got woken up to some turbulence over Minnesota. After a few hours of broken sleep, I was woken up over the western edge of Pennsylvania and figured it's time for a seat tour. Each seat comes with individual air vents and reading lights for each passenger. Coming down to the seat, we see the device holder. If you connect on your own device to the plane's Wi-Fi, you can access in-flight entertainment, which I'll show shortly. Below that, we have the tray table, which is decently sized enough to get work done or eat, but not both. And finally, each passenger has power outlets. I also want to mention, in that pink bag were the famous St. Honore donuts from TikTok. If you ever get a chance, stop by. It was well worth it and the donuts were excellent. Now on to the Wi-Fi and in-flight entertainment. A check of those prices for Wi-Fi. American, what are you doing? $25 for the flight? When Delta's is free and United's is $12? Guess we know who's winning this. Now on to the in-flight entertainment. Like Delta, American does have live TV for viewing. American also has a lot of movies and TV shows, but I don't think anywhere near as many as Delta. Next up, you can also listen to Apple Music and watch Fubo TV while on the plane. I did not see a moving map feature anywhere on this Wi-Fi. What a shame. Oh no, another bumpy approach it looks like. But actually, I was wrong. Once we got below the clouds, it wasn't that bad. Coming out of the clouds, we pass over Wilmington, Delaware. We then pass by the Delaware Memorial Bridge and then make a turn towards the north to set up for arrival onto runway 9 right in Philadelphia. Enjoy our landing.
Once again, welcome and have a great day.
Well, welcome to Philadelphia. That just about does it for the airlines portion of this, but don't go anywhere because we have to pick a winner. So what's up, guys? First of all, I'm not at Philadelphia International Airport. Where am I, you ask? Well, I'm in my office at my house. It's about a month and a half after this challenge was completed. I was not in any shape after barely 2 hours of sleep to record this. So now, let's claim a winner. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to look at a few key factors that can help you decide on what airline you want to choose. As a reminder, these factors are the ground experience, accessibility, amenities, the seat, and finally the cabin crew. Let's start with the ground experience. This is where United gets a big F. I had a question about placing my mom's wheelchair underneath the plane since it was a connection, and I wanted to make sure we did everything right. When I approached the ticket counter about this, I was told by a male representative in a rude manner to go over there, I'll be with you in a minute. He still didn't really answer my question. When he did come over to help me, it was in a rude manner, and he acted like it was my problem. I didn't think it was the right manner to approach your guests. Now, yes, everyone has bad days, but it should not be the guest who you take this out on. It's a shame because every other United personnel at multiple other airports were fantastic. Maybe this was just a fluke, I don't know. Now we have to talk about Delta. I really liked their ground experience, but the only issue was they sent me all the way over to Terminal 2 and then right back to Terminal 3. I had 3 carry-on bags, and then my dad had to push my mom's wheelchair. So I didn't think that was very right. So the winner in this has to be American. They provided great customer service. They called us to the counter to ask about the wheelchair, and everybody went above and beyond. So American in that case. As far as accessibility goes, all 3 airlines placed the wheelchair underneath the plane, no problem. But I have to declare a winner in this of Delta. Their gate agent was so friendly and offered to talk to the cabin crew and place the wheelchair in the cabin cabinet. The lead flight attendant even had the wheelchair out ready for us at our destination, which was just fantastic. So Delta on that one. Next up, amenities. This is where one airline really separated themselves. American and Delta both had working IFEs, even though American was on your phone, and Delta was on a nice screen in front of you. However, with United, I could not get the screen to work. As much as I tried for the whole flight, only a movie channel worked. This is where Delta really shined, though, because they offered free Wi-Fi throughout the whole flight. I thought this was just going to be after takeoff and before landing you could use it, but no. As you could see, it was from after the safety briefing to when the seatbelt sign went off in Vegas, which was just fantastic and a game-changing amenity all airlines should be doing. So Delta in this category. Next up are the seats. Delta and United were a tie for this in this category, as the seats on both of them were about the same. However, American really disappointed with the seat on the A321neo. It was so uncomfortable, it was almost Spirit-like. I was specifically hoping this was going to be the best seat because we needed to sleep on this plane. The seat on their Dreamliner was fantastic, but this one just missed the mark. So this is where American fails. I am going to give a tie to Delta and United because I thought the seat was about the same. And finally, the cabin crew. All 3 cabin crews on this series were fantastic, very well attentive, and provided excellent service. They were also great at their job. This is where Delta really shined again with their flight attendants. They went the extra mile to, like I said in the accessibility category, place my mom's wheelchair in the cabin cabinet and have it set up and waiting for us when we got there. Plus, they were some of the friendliest flight attendants to talk to in this whole series. That really goes to show you the Delta difference. So Delta in that category. So, who is the winner? Drum roll, please. It's Delta Airlines. They really go above and beyond to show the Delta difference and make sure their passengers are well taken care of. Great job, Delta. That'll do it for this week's video. Next time, I want you to join me for a different type of trip report. As we take a break from the ordinary to ride aboard the Cape May Lewis Ferry. We'll travel aboard the ferry from Cape May, New Jersey to Lewis, Delaware and back. This is a great experience over the water that you won't want to miss. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I really had fun making it. God bless you all, and I'll see you next time.